Hello, my name is Devin Tran, and I'll be talking about the introduction to quadrilaterals. First, we'll start off with the basic vocabulary to quadrilaterals. If you haven't realized, there is one key word in quadrilaterals. Can you tell? Yep, it's quad. Quad basically means four. If you haven't noticed, quadrilateral is a polygon with four sides, four vertices, and four angles. You're wondering what a polygon is. Well, a polygon is a simple, enclosed, plane figure made up of three or more sides. Other vocabularies you might want to know is parallel, which are two lines that do not intersect each other, or they have no points in common. Congruent, which means exactly the same size and shape. Concave quadrilaterals, which is a four-sided polygon that have one interior angle that exceeds or greater than or more than 180 degrees. We have convex quadrilaterals, which is a four-sided polygon that has all interior angles less than 180 degrees. Here are some examples of quadrilaterals. Here we have a rectangle, a square, and a parallelogram. First, we'll start off with rectangles. A rectangle is a polygon with four sides and four right angles. A rectangle also has two pairs of parallel sides. Here are some examples of rectangles. See, this rectangle has four sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, has four right angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides. So these two are parallel, and these two are parallel, so that's two pairs of parallel sides. Over here, we have non-rectangles. You see, this has four sides, but it does not have four right angles. And it also doesn't have two pairs of parallel sides. They're all congruent. Over here, this has four sides, but as the same as other, there are no four right angles. There are no right angles. For this last shape, it has four sides, but like all the others, it does not have four right angles, so it is not considered a rectangle. Next, we have squares. A square is a rectangle with four equal side lengths. A square also has two pairs of parallel sides, and all sides are congruent. So over here is a square. They have four equal side lengths, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they all have the same length. There are two pairs of parallel sides, one, so these and these over here. So that's 1, 2. And all sides are congruent, meaning that all sides are the same, which is true because they're all 5 centimeters. Over here is not a square. First, they do not have four equal side lengths. As you can tell, they all have different side lengths. There are two pairs of parallel sides, 1, 2, but all sides are not congruent. You can tell because this one is 32 meters, and this is 20 meters. See, they're different, so they are not congruent. Next, we have parallelograms. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. If you don't remember, parallel are two lines that do not intersect each other, or they have no points in common. In a parallelogram, the opposite sides are congruent as well as parallel. If you don't remember, congruent means exactly the same size and shape. So let's go over to this shape. They have two lines that do not intersect each other, which is true, and they have two pairs of parallel sides. See, this is one pair, and this is the second pair. So that's two pairs of parallel sides. Next, let's see if the opposite sides are congruent. Yes, they are. See, this side and the opposite side are the same. This is the same as this one, and they're opposite. Same thing with this one above. This one is opposite of this one, and they're congruent, or the same. Let's have a little test slash quiz time to see if you understand what quadrilaterals are. So first, we have these boxes that have question marks, and you have to check them off with yes or no. Pause the video right now and solve them. Right now, I will be continuing on to the answers. Test quiz answers. So first, we start off with squares. Do squares have 4 right angles? Yes. Do squares have equal sides? Yep. Do squares contain 2 pairs of parallel sides? Yep. Now let's move to rectangles. Do rectangles have 4 right angles? Yes. Do rectangles have equal sides? Nope. Do rectangles contain 2 pairs of parallel sides? Yep. Finally, let's go on to parallelograms. Do parallelograms have 4 right angles? Nope. Do parallelograms have equal sides? Nope. Do parallelograms contain 2 pairs of parallel sides? Yep. See if you got them all correct. Moving on to concave quadrilaterals. Concave quadrilaterals are 4-sided polygons that have one interior angle that exceeds or greater than or more than 180 degrees. This angle right here is more than 180 degrees because if it was exactly 180 degrees, it would make a straight line, turning this polygon into a triangle. However, this angle isn't a straight line, causing it to be more than 180 degrees. That is why this quadrilateral is concave, because it has more than 180 degrees. Convex quadrilaterals. A convex quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon that has all interior angles less than 180 degrees. As you can see, all of the angles in this polygon is less than 180 degrees. You can tell because none of the angles are caving in. Like this angle right here, it's caving in. All of these angles on this quadrilateral are not caving in. So you can straight off tell that these angles are less than 180 degrees. Next, every angle is either straight or it's popping out. Like these ones are popping out, and these angles are just straight. The end. Thank you for listening to my presentation on the introduction to quadrilaterals.